crowns or veneers question we get every day. I think people are becoming more knowledgeable about, first of all, why they ask the question is about that there's a difference now. It used to be only crowns, and now we've got these things called veneers. But I think the question asking whether it's a crown or a veneer still stems from your old traditional type of dentistry, where preparation and restoration of teeth was mainly guided by materials like porcelain, like metal and zirconium. It's very harsh materials that don't stick to the tooth structure, and therefore you had to cut the tooth into a stump. Most of these teeth then ends up with root canals. They go just to the pure trauma to the actual tooth structures. And so when the word veneer came about, and the concept of putting smaller layers on top of these teeth so that I don't have to destroy the teeth, it changed dentistry as a whole. So the concept between the crown and the veneer is more relating to the old way of doing it versus the new, because we might still need to cover the whole tooth. People then next of all think that a veneer sits only on the front of the teeth, and that's not always true. If that tooth is broken down across the board, you have to cover the whole tooth. But the difference is, I don't have to drill 3 millimeters or 4 millimeters of tooth structure away anymore. I can now add something which is as thin as a contact lens. So it means again that first of all, there's less trauma. We do 90% less root canals today than we used to do 16 years ago. And then of course, again, when it comes to failure, it's about controlling the failure. So if a big old fat crown comes off the tooth, 90% of the time the tooth is lost with it. Whereas now, if that veneer pops off, well, fair enough, it's not great if you're sitting in, on a holiday and then the veneer comes off, it's not great, but the point is at least the tooth structure is saved. So to answer the question between crowns and veneers, definitely veneers.